Hey everyone, let's talk about 1.3 and the fact that 1.3 is coming to Centum this week. Actually, the 13th in 3 days. What day is it? It's Tuesday. It's coming to Centum on Friday. That's an insanely short time period, but I'm gonna tell you why it's coming. Because the update itself is not going to be all at once. It's going to be into smaller patches. Oh yeah, by the way, this is the new elevator area. This is the new elevator area. There's lots of different things for it, and I will explain every single detail that will be in this elevator area and every single detail that will just be, in general, now accustomed to Centum. Let's go ahead and get into it. Let's go ahead and talk about version 1.3 itself. Obviously, the building changes that you see around me are the main thing you will see here in terms of better flow, in terms of how the elevators operate, and just making it more seamless in how they are. A lot of problem with the building that we did have was that there are a lot of choke points, and so we are slowly addressing those choke points and managing them a lot better now. Includes a separate staircase actually for this area, so if you want to go ahead and not decide to use the stairs, you can go, oh my god, you can go ahead and use this little door period right here, go across here, which will go in the storage area, and guess what, you are now in the upper sector of the advanced testing chamber. So now you can come from multiple areas. You can come from down there, you can come from over here, and now you can come from over here. Let's go over to some things involving the menu. So if you'll notice, the menu actually has changed itself. This is a very minor detail, but a lot of the things that we've noticed is that the hostile team has been here a lot more. And psychologically, what that will go ahead and do is that people will automatically go on a hostile team and they'll just want to go ahead and fight instead of engaging in more roleplay purposes, even if the roleplay is, they won't even think about doing roleplay at all. So we designed it to where research subjects first, health and research, centum, and biological containment unit. These are the main 4 teams that you will be able to unlock for free. And when I mean 4 unlock for free, I mean anyone that is new to Centum can go ahead and join any of these 4 teams, which brings me back to my next option for the first 1.3 update. Bio containment unit is now going to be the first one anyway. The first unit is now going to automatically be free, all new players. So a new player can go ahead and go on here. They'll be greeted with a lot more detailed tutorial. Also ignore that. They'll be greeted with a lot more detailed tutorial on these things, like this, explaining basically how everything works and how you will respond to different scenarios. So for example, yeah, it will go ahead and show you all those things. So tutorials and how people play the game are now going to be a lot more. You should get a lot less, a lot more people that are now informed about how the game operates and how you should use the game. Our tutorials have not been that great, but this hopefully will add a new compass in having tutorials for every single team and just making sure everyone kind of goes ahead and knows what they're doing, while also at the same time making sure it is not also just full-on chaos in terms of, you go ahead and shoot things and do things. The first thing you see in here is going to be all Centum teams, with the second thing obviously being health and research, which, those people that want to do that, they can go ahead and do that. And obviously Osiris will be kept in the way back. So people that want to go ahead and do that, they can go ahead and do it, they can unlock that, but obviously, it is going to be words. Moving on to a new thing actually inside research subjects. Now we are adding a thing called a high risk subject. Now this high risk subject is actually going to be a Game Pass only team. I know, but this is just for temporary until we add version 2.0, which actually will be the next update after the 1.3 patches. It is just a very slow process. We have to go ahead and make as much time as possible because we're adding a lot. But basically a high risk subject is a purple suited subject that basically they don't really have a purpose serving in society anymore. They are extremely dangerous subjects, either to Centum or either just extremely dangerous inmates, and so they have been deemed by the Nuclear government to be no longer suitable for, society, unable to work, just in general not Nuclear society. And so they have been put here as basically a death sentence. This is where they're going to die through these experiments, and this is how it will occur. They go ahead and they have access to what's the thing called? They are going ahead and have access to the FNX 45 pistol. This is it's a pistol. It is a silenced pistol that basically it is a silenced pistol. It is a very unique pistol, and they are going to have access to that. Obviously, in order to make sure that you guys don't just run off and go killing everyone. They are going to have that just in there. I mean, pistol. You also have other abilities like heavy hitter, and we're going to be adding a lot more to the gameplay in other patches. But this is just the first thing that's going to release because it is the first thing that was finished. It'll be available and on sale on either Friday or some other patch, 1.3 patch. We'll go ahead and find out soon enough. My hat is so big, it covers my whole face. Anyway, in terms of version 1.3.1, we are going to be adding the virus combat beacon. You guys, you researchers and scientists have been going ahead and doing your objectives very early on, and we had decided to go ahead and reward you guys with a virus combat beacon. Basically, a VCB is what you use to harness the power of certain diseases in centum and use it for combative use. These can only be made by health and research themselves, and they're going to have very unique games to them and very unique ways of doing it. So yeah, if you want to go ahead and have a plentiful supplies of these, go on health and research subject, get these done so you can use them to benefit yourselves in the fight and all that kind of stuff, all that good stuff. That is basically it for this 1.3 update. Again, we might add some more things in terms of, interactions and sort of making sure that interactions in terms of gameplay purposes and roleplay purposes in general, but that is just how it overall is, and that is the update. I hope you guys enjoy it. I will see you Friday, I guess, or whenever it releases. Probably Friday, probably 13th.